But how did you feel at the time?
At that time, I still felt like I had some chances. It hadn't gotten so bad. So I said,
Yes.
after all, I've been without her for a few years now.
Mm. But
So
didn't you feel like it's unfair, or they don't love you, or they hate you?
I had already been feeling that
Hmm.
for some time because when you're deep in your addiction, you're always on the defensive. You don't
Yes.
want to be advised. You are always full of excuses.
Yes.
So, and I had my problem was I was always comparing. Oh, but this one drinks. How come you don't do the
Exactly.
same things to that person?
Mm.
Yeah. So I went. I have an aunt of mine. She's like that aunt
Yes.
who tolerates everyone.
Yes.
So I packed my bags from Cavalry. No, I didn't pack my bags. I left my things because, of course, I hadn't been paying rent.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you just exited.
I just exited out and said,
Your things will pay the rent.
I will get other.
Okay.
But that had become like a continuous thing. You
Yes.
don't pay rent, you cannot pay it. So
Whatever you have,
you get your phone and your ID.
maybe, and a sweater.
Yeah, something like that.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
And the lipstick.
that time I was not caring whether I look good or what.
Yes.
Yeah. So I left. I went to that auntie of mine. She took me in as she usually does. And I stayed there. This is 2010.
Mm.
Yeah. So I stayed there a bit, but she also eventually got tired.
Yes.
So now I came to Kampala. This time I didn't even remember what whiskey tasted like. Now I was drinking anything that would
Anything
get me
that,
drunk.
yes,
Yeah.
as long as it's offered or is buyable.
As long as it gets me drunk, even
Yeah.
if you tell me ferment a pineapple, I would.
Mm.
So now I left Mbara. I came to Kampala.
Okay.
I found those people who had gotten me a job in Cranberg.
Mm.
I connected with their houseboy.
Okay.
Now this is how low I had sunk.
Mm.
So I connected with their houseboy. He was staying in some slum in Zambia.
Mm-hmm.
So I started staying with Isaac and his sister
Okay.
in Zambia. I had never in my life seen those wooden bridges where they put over that sewage thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I had never seen such living. I didn't know that people could live like that, but I started living there.
Yes.
And now it started, the real downward spiral started in 2010.
2010.
Yes.
Now you are living in those, the
I'm
things we
living
see
in
on TV
the things I never thought
would ever happen
would
to
ever
you.
happen to me. The people I never thought would ever even shake my hand.
Mm.
I was hanging out with those people. Those were my best friends.
And they were feeding you.
And they were giving me drinks. They don't usually.
Actually, that's feeding.
Yeah.
Because all
Yeah.
you need is to drink.
Yeah.
And how would you eat? How would you survive?
You
Because you needed.
the worst thing about my alcoholism was that I would not eat.
Okay.
The moment I would get properly drunk, I would spend days and days
On water.
water throwing up.
Yes.
Yeah. And alcohol. Of course, it got, now I started getting the bad hangovers.
Mm-hmm.
And I would have bad hangovers. And the first time it happened, I thought I was sick.
Okay.
It was just hangover.
You thought you were sick of what?
Malaria, maybe.
Okay.
Because it stretched over some time.
Yes.
And I was so sick, throwing up, getting shivers when it's shining in the afternoon. I didn't understand it. Later on, of course, I understood that. But remember, I didn't even have money to buy Panadol.
Yes.
But I could walk to a bar and come back drunk. So that was my life. 2010.
2010.
I drank everything that was drinkable.
Went down your throat.
Yes. Now every connection I had, I think, was gone. My friends, because my friends, I had been living off my friends, but now they knew when I call and ask for money is for drinking.
Yes.
Because I would never ask anyway anything more than 10,000. So what can 10,000 do?
10,000.
They just know you want Warachi.
Yes.
Yes.
And they would give it to you.
Because 10,000, they say, you just go and
Get off
drink.
my back.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I continued like that in Zambia. But I would never settle in one place.
Yes. So now you started going from each one ghetto to another.
Yeah. Then 2000, at the end of 2010, there was a relative who died at home.
Mm.
So I went there for burial.
And you got stuck there.
And I sat, now I tried to be a good guy. Of course, I went back home.
Mm.
My parents had nothing to do.
Yes.
I sat. I was still drinking, but now discreetly.
Yes, hiding.
Yeah. So my dad suggested
Mm.
that I go back to school
Okay.
to do my master's. I was weary of the whole thing. My brain was now distorted.
Mm.
I didn't welcome the idea at